So, but how big were you and how much you lost? And what motive? I don't like the way. But how how do you live through it lah? I mean like what makes you keep on having that discipline? Disiplin ni senang hilang tau.
Senang, paling senang kali.
Paling senang. Right. So how do you keep it?
Dia senang hilang, but in actual fact we all have discipline. Cuma it's put at the wrong places. Kadang-kadang lah kan. How I see it as every believer dah ada disiplin dia.
Of course.
Kan? To do that 5 obligatory. That memang disiplin. Kan? We are disciplined a lot of things. Kan? We are disciplined in career and all this kan. But it's putting it in the right places. But what keeps me going is I would say there are a few factors, but what contributed a lot was honestly to be able to like every month, like I would share like my alarm goes off at 3:30. And to be able to do that, I tell myself you have to do something to prepare the next day kind of thing kan. And among the things is they say that you are what you eat. So I strongly believe in that. Because there's that term of lazy food, makanan yang buat kita malas. Kan? So if we address that food intake, and we know food has an effect on how we think kan,
and how we feel.
Kan. And that's why kadang-kadang orang depressed dia makan banyak kan. All those junk food. But that feel good is short kan.
Short.
So to me I address that food intake first before I think about exercise. So like when I started for almost a year, I didn't even run pun.
It's just diet, just your consumption of food lah.
Correct. I joined the gym. Every morning I go, but I was literally like, you know that nak cakap fat kid dah not kid lagi kan. That fat old man walking on the treadmill lah. Just walk, because I told myself just do it. You suka tak suka, just do. How you feel doesn't matter. Kan. And it's your goals, your path. So just go aja lah. Kan. So just and I addressed that. I took that food intake very seriously.
What is your food intake? If you can share. Apa yang Ustaz makan?
Okay. I use my own. I use my body as an experiment lah. Yes, you know.
To find out what works for you.
Correct.
Step by step manusia tu
berbeza lah.
It's berbeza, different.
People ada yang campaign on keto, ada yang campaign on this that kan. I explored a few of these, and I think like we all know, we reach a stage where we understand that there is no one straight diet. Kan?
Because everyone is different, right?
And it comes back to our lifestyle. Kan? So eat what you need, kan? And don't overeat lah. But to start with, I would not if people have asked me a few times how I do it, but I would not recommend people to do it because I believe kita nak keras ekstrim dia diri sendiri. And have that compassion, because I mean.
So what you did was extreme.
I find that it was extreme.
What did you do?
Because okay, wait. Before I go there, because I do come across people who become food police though. Like you don't take, but then you criticize people who take. You know, like you know they are unhealthy. Then people who take, then kau tegur, got this. I mean, it's instead of becoming the inspiration, people would like, ini bagus kind of thing. And so
it would turn people off. And it doesn't do what it's supposed to do lah.
Your intention lah. Jadi food police untuk apa? You want people to follow your lifestyle. Jadi pengikut.
So it goes back to the intention lah. Exactly, right?
So the first thing I took out from my diet was sugar. Sugar. Where I cut off soda, air manis, sirap ni semua dan kawasan-kawasan yang sewaktu dengannya. I took out and I took out rice.
Yes.
And, because at that point of time tak trigger lah, okay, you know, like gradual take brown rice ke apa, kan, try cold turkey just keluarkan, kan, and the habit of makan lambat.
Yes.
You know, honestly kadang-kadang ni kita work in a mosque at that time, kan, balik kan rezeki murah kan selalu kan. Then baik. That cognitive distance tak apa, it's okay, ni rezeki.
Right.
Kan.
Jangan tolak rezeki.
Kena habiskan. Then when we come back, kita terrorize the fridge.
Very familiar. Pernah buat.
Apa yang ada habiskan. Jangan sembarang lama tak bagus.
Kan, everybody asleep, kita buka tudung periuk sebab apa yang ada kan.
Betul.
So I stopped that. Then,
did you have withdrawal symptoms in the first few weeks?
It is, yes, dia macam you feel weak for a while,
Right.
kan, but then because I listen a lot, quite a bit of Hamzah Yusof, and he talks about health. I mean, he is an advocate for healthy eating.
Healthy eating, yes.
So macam
Seperti Hamzah Yusof.
Syekh Hamzah Yusof. So you know, it's that your body is reacting, and then you know he said that the body was meant to not to be filled with food, but to be deprived of food.
Yes.
Kan? So you know, so like that, it was a short period aja lah that your body to adapt kan. Because kita, I mean, we've been fasting for probably since kita balik kan. So we can do it then. So then I took out rice, I took out sugar. Those were the immediate ones, and I took out red meat.
Red meat,
Because I learned that that you know, the Prophet didn't really or Sayyidina Umar didn't really prescribe people to take red meat too often. So I took out red meat, and then somehow or other macam alhamdulillah macam adapted lah. Adapted. And then sampai sekarang I think about 5 years I have not taken red meat.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So you just take fish, chicken?
And about 2.5 years ago, it's like about 2 years ago, I took out chicken just to explore. Nak explore aja. Habis macam okay. So I take fish about I take fish about once a week or once a fortnight, I think.
So is that extreme? Is that the extreme thing? Or for me that is really extreme. You took out red meat, you took out chicken. I mean, these are staples, you know. Besides rice, orang Melayu kita tadi kan, kalau nak makan nasi mesti ada ayam, mesti ada daging, mesti ada kambing, gitu, lembu, and all that. So just eat fish.
Tapi orang tu cakap kami maybe take away something nak kena replace kan. But I mean, if you look at the contents of the meat and all this, that kan, I mean, there are a lot of, I mean, plants are very rich in a lot of things. So
a lot of nutrients,
so I replaced that with a lot of greens lah. Kan? So like, and then I went into, after about almost a year of that hidayah.
That realization.
Realization. Then I tried intermittent fasting.
So it was clean eating first, then you started to try intermittent fasting. Okay. So what was your experience with that? I mean, by then I think you were already quite adapted, like you mentioned. Your energy levels would have been higher than what it was before. So did you find that it was a difficult transition?
Honestly, it was not really difficult because I mean Ramadan is jadi kita macam it's the dry fast kan. So the part that I did to adapt was because I think that I train every day. I don't use the word exercise. Exercise macam you do something tak ada haluan kan. With all due respect to that. So when you train every day, then I come up to that understanding that food is like fuel for the next day and recovery for the day. For the day. So like I mean I do run a lot. So kalau if keto it's high fat, low carbs kan.
High fat, low carb, yeah.
So but I think when we run kan, if we depend on fat as fuel, your heart rate must be very low at the fat burning zone. And so it can be quite difficult to run at that fat burning zone. So you need carbs. So I learned to take other sources of carbohydrates. You know, those healthy carbs. I mean, we know like not all carbohydrates are
exactly.
So what is health? What do you consume for? Karbohidrat yang healthy, yang sihat ni sebenarnya apa?
I do take spaghetti noodles. And I mean vegetables like broccoli, all this that by nature greens already dah ada carbohydrates kan. And if I take bread, I take those low GI bread.
Low GI bread.
I mean deliberate eating lah. Knowing that if tomorrow morning I'm gonna run, then I take the night before.
So makan, nak makan tu fikirkan aktiviti kita selepas kita makan ataupun hari yang berikutnya lah. That's how we prepare what we consume.
A bit of planning sikit lah Ustaz macam you are considering what are your energy needs for later and also what you did before. Like you mentioned, to recover, to prepare, and also to fuel for the coming days, right?
In a way, macam example, if okay, like Saturday, I love Saturdays. Kan Saturdays is a long run day, insyaAllah kan. Lepas jam umur then it's a long run day. So
how long is long, sir?
It's a 22, 20.
Wow.
Like that.
That's like a half marathon.
And yesterday I had a discussion, a meeting with Mr. Alami Musa, the former Minister. We were just talking about work and all this. And he said that, Saturday I'm going for my run. Then my colleague asked, how far are you running, sir? Saturday I'm going for 24.
At his age?
He's 65.
At his age, he can run for 24? Malunya aku. Aku 2.4 pun fail.
Tu dulu pun.
Tak ada tau. Lutut tak membenarkan.
InsyaAllah sekarang.
Ekor running. So
when if I run on Saturdays a slightly longer run, then I particularly like how we treat our body post exercise, it's like macam the body has gotten a beating, kena pedal like what you do, rocking all this that kind. Then that mentality that's why people say that it's 70% nutrition, 30% exercise. Kan? I always add the other part is 100% mindset. Kan? So macam there is always that tendency of after or lepas we work out exercise can reward lah. But I think I have the understanding that the more you push yourself, the more you have to take care of the body. So the post and training exercise would be definitely filled with recovery foods like fruits, berries, yogurt. So honestly, it may cost a bit more.
Yes.
But I have this neighbor, this uncle, 60 plus. He always, Chinese guy. Selalu dia exercise pagi. He said, young man, look after your food. It may cost now, a bit more, but it will save a lot of medical bills later.
Yeah.
So you know,
Tu basic insurance lah sekarang.
Yeah,
Cara
basic
pemakanan.
insurance. And it's an investment really.
Yeah.
It really is it's an investment.
Yeah.
and that common that we hear quite often, people say about healthcare, kan? Medicine is not healthcare.
Yeah, medicine is sick care.
Sick care.
Yeah.
Food
Medicine is
healthcare.
not healthcare, medicine is sick care.
Yeah. If medicine is healthcare, you wouldn't look for it when you are healthy, which people don't lah. People only look for medicine when they become sick. So it's sick care, not healthcare.
Ustaz nak hearing that. Apa logic? It's logic. It's so logical.
Yes,
Yet
it is.
kita tak terfikir pun kan. Kenapa hari ni Bukan fikir pasal badan tau. Fikir pasal tekak, fikir pasal lidah nak rasa apa.